By far, the most requested video I've had since making my series on the Ninja Forms plugin is how to post the results from your forms to the front end of your website. Aloha everybody, welcome back to the channel where my goal is to help you make better WordPress websites for yourself, your community, and your clients. Today I'll be showing you how to post the results from your forms to your website for your viewers, whether they be viewers or logged in viewers. There could be many reasons why you want to post the results from your forms to your website. In this example, we're going to be using an RSVP form to pull in the data and only show the info that we want our viewers to see and exclude the data that we don't want them to see, like maybe phone numbers and emails. I'll have the necessary links below so you can download the plugins and extensions to follow along. They are affiliate links, and if you use them, I receive a small commission at no extra cost to you. It helps my channel grow so I can continue making videos just like this. Okay, so here we are in the back end of my WordPress website. First things first, you need to make sure you have a couple plugins installed. Obviously, you need Ninja Forms installed, at least the basic version. I will be just using the Ninja Forms. And then also you need to go and search and download Views for Ninja Forms. If you come into plugins and add a new plugin, just search for NF Views, one word, and you'll find this one, Views for Ninja Forms. Views for Ninja Forms is free. You could come over here to their website and you'll see that you could upgrade. You could upgrade to have more sites, more views, the drag and drop builder, and other options. So it's going to be up to you which package you would like to get. You could also just use the free version that they have. So download this guy and activate it. Make sure you have the Ninja Forms and NF Views activated, and I'm going to go ahead and close this plugin page. So the first thing we obviously need to do is go and create a form. So let's go to Ninja Forms. Now it goes without saying that you could use this feature to post onto the front end of your website the entries from numerous different types of forms, okay? So you could use this for events, you could use this for reviews on your website, you could use this for all kinds of different reasons. So let's just go ahead and add a new form. So to make things easy, what we are going to do is use an event registration, okay? Because an event registration is a good example of this kind of form because it has things that you might want to display, like the person's name that is coming to your event and how many are in their party. What you might not want to display on the front end of your website is their email address or their phone number or something like that, okay? So let's just go ahead and get started and make a form. So you'll see the form is populated with the basic fields for the names and emails and phone number, how many friends you'll bring along, food requirements, and preferred drink, okay? Okay, let's go ahead and give ourselves a title here so that we know it's our form. And we're gonna call this Event for NF Views, okay? Let's just go ahead and leave everything the same as it is. And we're not going to go through all these different settings because this is an event form, but like I said, NF Views could be used to display any kind of form that you create on your website, all right? We have plenty of fields here to fill out for our demo. We won't go through the settings of all of these fields. We're just going to leave them as is. We're going to leave these required and we will leave these required as well. Okay, so let's just go ahead and publish this and then we'll close it. Now we need to put our form on our front end, obviously. So I'm going to go ahead and create a temporary page. Okay, so I have my demo page set up and now we need to come and grab our form. We can either come and grab the short code for it. This was my event registration form. I could come and grab this code here, or I could come in here, select a new block and just start typing Ninja Forms and you'll see the Ninja form comes up. Select the appropriate form. Okay, it's got our form in there and that's really all we need. So I'm gonna go ahead and publish this and I'm gonna view page. So now I'm gonna go ahead and complete the form a few times and then I will be back. Okay, so I have filled out my form a couple times and now we have some entries. I'm gonna go ahead and close this page. Our form page has been built, so we do not need this page anymore as well. So let's go over here to our Ninja Forms and look at our submissions for our event registration. Okay, you'll see that we have 4 entries with the first and last name, an email, phone number, and their entered requirements for their party. So now we want to view these entries on the front end. And you know what? Instead of creating a new page to display these entries, let's just put these entries below the form. Okay, so we're just going to go back to our page here. So let's go ahead and open our page, and that was this one right here. And we're going to place our our results right underneath it. But first, we need to go and create those results. So let's come back over here, and now let's go to NF views, and we're gonna add an NF view. Okay, we're gonna title this. We're gonna select a view source, and then you decide which one you want, table, list, or data table. If you want to use the list or data table though, you need to use the pro version. So we are just gonna go ahead and select table. And then now we want to select multiple entries or single entry. And what we want to do is go ahead and select multiple entries. If you only wanted to select single entries, you need the pro version. Okay, and you'll see that before the place where you have the entries, you could have HTML and different stuff before and after your field. For instance, after your field, you could add pagination. Before your field, you might want to do things like add a row and then add fields. And these fields will be populated depending on the type of form that you created and whether or not you have the pro options, okay? So we're just gonna go ahead and not use this, and we'll delete this layout here. So let's add our first field here. And you'll see that we could add different fields from our form, okay? This is the HTML block that was in front of it. These are our fields that we have. And this is the HTML that was after it. And then there's other things you could use like the entry ID and the sequence number. So let's go ahead and populate it with the fields that we want. So let's say we want to add the first name, and there it is. Then we could add another field, last name. Let's not include their email or phone number, but let's do include how many friends they're gonna bring, their food requirements, and preferred drink. And depending on how much data you're gonna have in this, you might want to do something like add pagination, okay? Let's just go ahead and add pagination to see what it looks like. Isn't that awesome? Hey, just real quick, what I found out is awesome is if you hit that like button, I know what kind of content you like and I can make more of it. Appreciate your support. Let's get to work. And if you come down here, you'll see that you have the settings. So the entries per page, how many entries do you want to show up on here? Depending on the type of form that you're creating and how many entries you're going to get from that form, you could set your limit here, okay? And if you set this limit to 25 and you have more than 25, that is when the pagination will kick in. Let's use that pagination, and we have 4 entries, so I'm gonna have 2 entries per page, okay? You would use the pro version to display only to logged in users, the hide view data until search is performed, and display only approved entries. All right, you have sort and filter options here as well, where you're just gonna do ascending, and these are pro options as well. Okay, so we have our form set up. We are gonna go ahead and publish it. Let's grab our shortcode and come back to our page that we created. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and drop in here a divider. Okay, and then we can add our form afterwards. And so we could just paste in our shortcode right underneath our separator, and there it is. Let's go ahead and update this page and then preview it. Okay, so you'll see here we have our form, and if we scroll down, we have our separator and our form with 2 results and all the fields that we had on there without adding our phone numbers and emails. Now you could obviously go and design and lay out your page however you like it, depending on the size of entries that you have. You could come in here and do extra styling to your grid here. And then finally, we could check out our pagination. And there you go. There's our other 2 results. And I've scoured the internet, and that is the best way to get your Ninja Forms results to your front end of your website. Alrighty, so now that you know how to post your Ninja Forms results to the front end of your website, let us know down below in the comment section how you intend to use this feature. Hit that like button if you found this video helpful, subscribe for more WordPress tips, and I'll catch you in the next one. Aloha.